chainsaw's looking a bit tired. Few last bits to move. It's a good thing it's dry, much less heavy. Right, grab a bigger bit. See if I can pull that. Ooh, hardly. Not with a baby on my back. So as there's so much work to be done in the garden every year, and every time we cut the lawn or cut trees or branches that have fallen, whatever, we basically just put it all here on this pile and burn it, which is not great. We should be taking everything down to the local déchetterie, but we'd be down there sort of once a day. So for the time being, we put it there. What I'd really like is one of these sort of shredders. I'm not sure what they're called. Shredder? Is that the word? But until then, we just manage with what we've got. And that's our pond. And I just saw that there's a duck and a drake in there for the first time in years, because usually, as from now, sort of March, April, the pond starts drying up. And by summer, it's completely dry. It's bone dry again. And I don't know why, but the ducks are back. That's great. I don't know why. Things like this make me happy. The video quality is not going to be great, but you can see them. Sure as eggs are eggs, there they are. And hopefully we'll have some more ducks' eggs this year, if they're happy here. Oh, and they're making their cute little soft quacky noises. So sweet. What a pity having to make a hole in a wall this old. Such a nice building.
It'll survive.
Well, yeah, it'll survive, yeah.
I mean, as I said, the day we actually want to make something of this place, there'll be hundreds of holes in these walls.
Meanwhile, Philip is busy in the horses' shed putting in cables to add lighting. This is where the horses are fed in winter, and with no lighting you have to bring headlamps along. It's a bit of a bother. So not soldered properly. Got to put the heat up a bit more. After we'd done a bit of shopping, I decided that I was going to film a bit of the countryside driving home because it was just such a beautiful day. So all this belongs to Morainville, but as you can see, there are not many people who live here. And an old friend of mine once joked that there were more people below the earth than above it, which is probably true. Here, in the background, you can see the house, and straight ahead there used to be a drive going from this road all the way down to the house. That was the longest drive, and that disappeared several years ago. That sky. It looks even more intense on the camera than it does in real life. Yeah. That's okay. Caramel, always there to greet us. A quick salad, some cheese and some saucisson. We're very salady people. Before I get back to work, this time I'm going to tackle the pond. Hello, I'm about to wade into our little pond here because the trouble we have every summer is that it dries out completely, and that's partially due to the fact that there are too many brambles growing around here, but we've dealt with that, at least in part. We're going to have to keep at it because obviously they're shooting up now. It's spring, end of March, and now I'm going to go into the pond to see if there are any large patches of grass which I can pull out with my bare hands. This is the first time I've been in the pond, so it's a new experience for me. Too much frog spawn down there. I'm going to try the other side. Right, well, to be honest, I'm not sure this is the right time of year to be doing this because I spotted a couple of chains of tiny little black balls which were held together with some gooey substance. I'm assuming someone's laid eggs and I just don't want to pull out the wrong thing. But you notice, I don't know if I got that on film, that I was chucking out what I pulled out onto the banks so that any animals can creep back into the pond. And my aim isn't to pull out the whole lot. It's just to see if it makes a bit of difference. See if some of the water can be retained in the pond. And once the water level's gone down a bit, I might try and pull out some more if it's going down too fast. But for now, I think I'll give it a break because it's also still only the end of March and my hands are absolutely freezing. I'm not going to lie, wading into that pond was a little bit daunting because I really don't much like the feel of the water pressing against my legs. Besides, I don't know what's in that pond. We have heard a couple of stories of animals dying in a pond that was on our land, but we used to have several ponds. That was before our time. So I don't know if it was that one, but I really was not looking forward to the idea of treading on some horse's bones, because apparently a horse died in one of the ponds, drowned, but that must have been 100 years ago or so, so no doubt the bones would have been gone by now anyway. And once we'd finished clearing around the pond, the rest of the brambles, there were only a couple of small patches left, but on the whole, it's much improved. We really just have to stay on top of this now. Make sure the brambles don't grow back by mowing, mowing, and mowing again.